I'm here tonight to say to you on this weekend, without a question in my mind, your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. This is your moment. This is your day. This is your time to live your dream.
Now that is what we need on a Monday morning. We are getting some big motivation and inspiration this Monday with DC's own Dr. Willie Jolley. Wow. First of all, so great to meet you in person.
It's a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you. I'm so excited. I'm grateful and grateful for another day. You know, people who know me know I always start the same way. I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. I didn't seek it, I didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but our eternities are wrapped up in it. So I'm grateful for this minute, this moment, this opportunity to be on with you and to say hello to everybody. It's a good day for a good day.
Yes, it is.
Good day here. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Washington. And, you know, you have just received, I mean, we can see two of your biggest honors, but I mean, the highest award that you can get in the speaking industry. And I believe it's just you and...
Well, this is the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'm very grateful. I got that in January from President Biden. And then in July, I got the highest award in the speaking industry, which is the Cavett Award, named after the founder of the National Speakers Association, Cavett Robert. And we were talking offline about the fact that General Colin Powell and I were only the Hall of Fame speakers in the area. He was my dear friend and my mentor, and so he gave me such great counsel. So this award, I'm honored. I'm the first African-American man to get this award in the 50 years that the association has been around. And so now I want to share with people some of the lessons I've learned in the last 30 years from going from being a nightclub singer here in Washington, singing jingles and so forth, and then my nightclub singing, winning the awards for Best Jazz Singer, Best Entertainer, getting fired and replaced by a karaoke machine during the karaoke craze of the late 1980s, and saying, what am I going to do now? Got 2 little kids, got a wife, and starting a new venture by going to the school system and becoming a drug prevention coordinator. As part of my job, I had to give speeches to little kids about staying away from drugs, and it was there I found what I was supposed to do. And so over the last 30 years, going from speaking to kids, to teachers, and then to corporations, and then global corporations, then getting the award for best #1 speaker in the world by Toastmasters. All of that happened because I got fired, had a setback. And what I want to say to people who are watching, that setbacks are part of life. I'm hoarse today because I had a setback, caught a cold, lost my voice. But setbacks are an opportunity to turn your setbacks into comebacks. And so what we're doing now is we're doing a show here in DC, starting on the 21st. We were going to do it this weekend, but my voice is not quite ready. But on the 21st, go to thecomebackshow.com. We're going to do a show of Broadway-style show of music, motivation, inspiration, humor, telling the stories and giving people hope. Because this has been a tough time, and particularly now, what's going on in the world. People need some hope. They need some encouragement. They need to know that the setbacks they've been going through are not the end of the story.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is people hear that. You know, you mentioned, you know, your business, you know, in singing, and then all of a sudden, you know, karaoke. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of feeling that right now, where, you know, they're, you know, either losing jobs, and then, you know, inflation, and people are really struggling.
Right.
How do you find the silver lining and the hope when things just feel really dismal and dark?
Well, you know, part of it is input determines output. Good stuff in creates good stuff out. So you need to get filled with the pure, the power, and positive. There's a study that was done that said that if you listen or hear something positive in the first 20 minutes of your day, your achievement goes up because you have greater anticipation. Well, let's put it like this. If it was rainy and cold and clammy and dreary outside, what do you want to do?
Stay in bed.
But if it's beautiful, it's sunny, and birds are singing, you want to take advantage of that day. The same is true for your psyche. If the first thing you hear all day, every day is how many people got killed, how many fires there were, how many little children got snatched, it puts a cloud over your head. But if you start to hear some positive in the morning, something good in the morning. So that is why I started a program every day. I put out positive 1-minute message to people around the globe. And people can go to wjwow.com, sign up free to get a 1-minute message. Because what we want to do is give people a little bit of positive inspiration first thing in the morning so that they can say, okay, I know there are other things happening, like what we're going through with Israel, and we're praying for the people there, but there are other things happening, but there's some positive somewhere.
I completely agree.
Am I right about it?
1,000%. You know, we work in news, and that's why I love this program so much, is because we're highlighting so many good that's happening in our community.
That's
because
right.
there really is so much good. And I'm seeing, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, this event that you're hosting, because I feel like this will give people that hope. And I'm also assuming that so many people coming together, it's good networking as well.
All the above. But let me tell you a story real quick. Lady came to the show. We did it this summer to test it, and then I did it in Martha's Vineyard in August. A lady came in July to the show, and she did a testimonial. If you go to thecomebackshow.com, you'll see it. She says, I'm a busy executive, very successful, but my mother died 6 months ago. I've been broken for 6 months. I didn't know if I could come here or should I come. But tonight, something happened. When Dr. Jolley was speaking and singing, something happened. I feel so much better. People are struggling. It might be something that is a loss of a loved one, or what I call the devastating D's of life. You might have a downsizing, a divorce, a diagnosis, a disease, or a death of a loved one, and you need to be encouraged because it's some tough time. That show will encourage you, it will inspire you. I'm telling you, we had so many people who talked about how it changed them because they heard some positive and heard a story of a guy who was them, lost my job, 2 little children, going through tough time, but changed my inputs and change my outputs, change my thinking, and change my future. You can do that, and your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. TheComebackShow.com. Join us on the 21st. Go right now, get some tickets, and come join us. We want to help you to do more, be more, and achieve more.
Wow. Dr. Jolley, can you come back every Monday? Seriously, thank you so much for everything you are doing. Congratulations on all of your awards and for continuing to really inspire and empower all of us.
Thank you.
We need more people like you in this world.